Okay, I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. We had to restart. That's my fault. That's my fault. TikTok is always good. Yo, I'm so sorry. I get these codex errors. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I do apologize. We're getting right back into this though. We're getting right back into this. We're at week 10. We're at week 10. We're looking at power rankings. Obviously, we got these we're going to be getting into. We're looking at the week 10 slate. We're going to be talking trade news that happened yesterday. Monumental day, historical day in the NFL. Trade deadline, second most trade moves on that trade deadline in NFL history. We've only seen 1 year with more deadline trades. It's pretty crazy. Hey, good morning. What's up, Zay? Good morning, Bubba Man. How are you guys? What's up, Hawks fan? Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully this finds you guys well. Hope you guys find. I'm sorry I had to restart the stream. I don't know. I get codex errors on the bottom, and I have to restart the stream. There's not a lot I can do about it. It's a stupid thing with TikTok. Part of going live. It bothers me. There's nothing I can do. Have I slept yet? Yeah. I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's usually when I get up, around 3:30. I do my cybersecurity homework because I'm still pursuing my degree. I changed careers. So I do my homework 4:30, 3:30 in the morning until like 5. Then I do my morning show. Did the Giants fire their coach? I don't think so. When do you go to sleep? I go to sleep at like 9 o'clock at night, and then I wake up at 3 a.m. If not, like sometimes a little bit earlier, sometimes later. Just depends on the day. Yeah, I got the 49ers on upset, says J-Rock. We're gonna see. This is a big week. Again, the games start to matter here. If you guys enjoyed the first half of football, the first 9 weeks, I'm telling you, it just gets more exciting from here on out. This is contender or pretender season, baby. This is where everything starts to matter. Week by week, teams do not want to lose a game. Every game matters from here on out. If you guys are getting into football maybe for the first time, maybe you're curious about the sport, this is the perfect time to start watching. This is a great time to start getting into football. If you don't have a team, let a team come to you. Just watch a few games. You don't got to pick one yet. You don't have to be that diehard. But I'm telling you, if you guys, a lot of people trying to get into football for the first time, there's never a better time to get in here. I'm telling you, this is the best time. This is do or die season. This is win or go home time. We're getting to that point. Is Shaheed going to do good? I think so. With old Samuel Darnold, I think he's going to do just fine. Chris says, go Panthers. Hey, let's go. This week is tough. So many good matchups. I agree. As we get some people in here, I do want to ask chat to vote on who we got for these games. I may just start this right now. And we'll probably do it again when we get a few more people in here. If you guys are new here, we call this the W game. This is the W game. If you guys see on the bottom left, you have two emojis. Two emojis for team on the left, an emoji for team on the right. We're doing the top left of the slate here, boys. We're hopping into this. I just want to get chat's consensus. Who are we feeling wins these games? Thursday Night Football. We're hitting right into it. We got Raiders going into Mile High. Broncos, undefeated at home. There are only two teams in the NFL that are undefeated at home. It is the Colts and it is the Broncos, baby. And the Broncos looking to absolutely keep that part of the conversation, a part of their dominance. They don't want to let one go at Mile High. The Raiders, an absolute dumpster fire. They need to find a way to win. Is this the game in which they did it? The Raiders losing to the Jacksonville Jaguars, game-winning, just 2-point conversion. It didn't go their way. We have 3 people who think the Raiders are going to win. I'm actually surprised. I'm shocked by that. Oh, wait, no, wrong one. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Broncos are going to destroy the Raiders. We're going to find out. Do you like Howie moves in the trade deadline, Eagles fan? Do I like Howie moves? What does that mean? Typical Raiders fan. Yeah, typical Raiders fans are never going to bet against their team. It is what it is. I do need a stat line for this game. So we do for each game is we take a comment from chat. Someone gives me an outlandish stat or a score prediction, and we look at it. And we either lock it in with a lock emoji, or it's so preposterous that we throw a rock at the person's face. It's called the Lock It or Rocket segment. I do need a stat. Let's see. Okay. How about this? Is this a score line we can actually see happening? Pin comment. What do we got? 24-21, the Broncos are beating the Raiders. Is this a lock? Is this a lock? Are we looking at this with actual confidence that that it's going to be this close? I'd be surprised if it was this close, right? 24-21. I don't know. That's a rock. Rock emoji, lock emojis. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Okay. What was the question? Something about the Eagles GM. How do I like the Howie moves in the trade deadline as an Eagles fan? I'm not sure what to think about Jaire Alexander. I know that he wasn't necessarily part of the trade deadline, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I think we're gonna see. I think other teams did better, but I don't think he did a bad job. I don't think he did a bad job at all. I guess I'm just split. I'm split. I'm not sure what to think about that, honestly. Saints versus the Panthers. Again, if you guys are just tuning in, emoji on the left for team on the left, emoji on the right for team on the right. Saints going into Carolina. Saints going into Carolina. Carolina 5-4, but they're getting no love in these power rankings. No love at all in these power rankings. They do break the top 20 for the first time this season. Panthers getting that number 19 slot. And we told you it was coming, baby. They have all that momentum from beating Green Bay. I agree. I'm telling you, this run game that they got happening in Carolina, keep pounding nation. They're absolutely going off. They're absolutely going off. Do we have anyone from New Orleans who's NOLA? We do have one person who says New Orleans going to win. I love it. Never give up, never surrender. The one person against the 25, he said, I'm the Saints no matter what, baby. He said, NOLA forever. I love it. I absolutely love the dedication to the team. They need you now more than ever, baby. They need you more than ever. Oh, my gosh. Chat does go with the Panthers. Okay, how about this? Hawks fan. Pin comment, because we know our boy Dowdle's going to go off again. Does Dowdle, Uncle Rico himself, have 150 yards and 3 tutties in this game against the Saints? Does Rico go off again and have 150 yards and 3 touchdowns against the Saints? Are we locking this in? Or is this just a little too preposterous and we want to throw a rock at his face hole for saying something so preposterous? Lock it or rocket segment. Which one we got? Dowdle for 150 yards and 3 tutties. I see some locks. I see some lock it in, bro. Okay, I mean, my bad, bro. All right. I'm just saying. We're just talking here. Dowdle 150 yards, 3 touchdowns. Chad is agreeing that this is a lock. Okay. We may put money on this. We're gonna see. Jacksonville versus the Texans. If you guys are just tuning in, there's an emoji on the left for team on the left, emoji on the right for team on the right. We are currently at the 3rd game of the slate. We're looking at Jacksonville versus the Texans. Jacksonville winning a crazy game by 1 point. They made the Raiders look like a contender. Duval County still very, very hopeful about their Jaguars. This defense is elite. This defense is a top 5 defense, if not top 3 in the league. They're just completely let down by the offense. The offense made a big move in the trade deadline, though. They got themselves a little bit of Jacoby Myers. They snagged the receiver from the Raiders. They tried to beef up that system around Trevor Lawrence. Is this going to affect them in any way? Is this a weapon that helps propel this underperforming offense? The Texans still out. The jury is still out. We don't know if CJ Stroud is going to be playing. We still don't know. Had a concussion last game against the Broncos. We're just not sure. We're not sure. I don't know if this is going to sway your vote here. I have not read a report either way that he's going to be playing. If someone can confirm in chat, if Stroud is actually going to be playing this game, I want to make sure we put out good info this morning. Chat does go with the Texans. They say absolutely not. Jaguars don't have it. Jaguars are not about it. Still in the protocol. We don't know. Okay. Okay. I do need see Warren G. Okay. All right. What are the lines? What are the lines? If you give me the lines, I'll pin that comment for sure. The BTJ. Let's see. Dunes. Okay, how about this? Boom. Dunes with the score prediction. He said, give me the Texans 30-24 beating the Jaguars. Is this a lock? Or is this just a little too preposterous? Because we don't know if CJ Stroud is playing. If CJ Stroud is still on the protocol, it could be too early to be locking this in. It could be way too early to be locking this in. A lot of people say, nah, EB, you don't know ball. Shut up. They say, nah, lock it regardless. Okay. Is Tampa Bay healthy this week? Probably not. The only thing I can probably say is the most consistent is the Jets losing games and the Buccaneers not being healthy. That's about the only thing I can say consistently about this season. We're moving down, though. We're moving down. Baltimore versus the Vikings. Baltimore. Lamar Jackson looking to keep this team's hopes alive. Vikings were supposed to make a big trade at the trade deadline. They were looking at some quarterbacks. Looks like they didn't go that way, or they didn't offer enough for that leverage. Baltimore on the road. Headed into Minneapolis. Vikings riding high. Skull Nation riding high. If you guys are in Skull Nation, if you guys are Ravens fans, put it in the chat. Let me see some hype. I want to know where you guys are at. Baltimore looking to stay in playoff contention. It's do or die time for these Ravens. It's win or go home. Every single week, they have to win out to have a chance towards the playoffs. The Vikings, absolutely not going to hear it. The Vikings absolutely slapping the Lions in the mouth. Upset City. NFC North on fraud watch. The Vikings and the Bears, the only teams that won in that division. Is there something amok? Is there something afoot in this NFC North? Do the Vikings actually find a way to slap these Baltimore Ravens in the mouth? Do they stop their run towards the playoffs? We're going to find out. We're going to find out. What does chat pick? Chat picks the Ravens. Chat picks the Ravens. Okay, I need a stat. Okay, Drew. How about this? Drew, I don't think I pinned you yet. And good morning, wherever this finds you guys from. My name's EB. I run a little channel called EBSN Sports. Hope you guys are having a great day from Eastern North Carolina. Derrick Henry, pinned comment. Derrick Henry goes off in this game against the Vikings. He's going to have 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. Are we locking this in? Or is this just a little too preposterous and we want to throw a rock in Mr. Drew's face for saying something so stupid? Lock it or rock it. How we feeling it? I see hell knows. A lot of people not liking this one. I do see one lock. Preposterous. It's a wall of rocks. It's a lock. Again, there's two levels of danger here at EBSN Sports for posting comments. Number 1 is buy a helmet. Number 2 is put on the damn helmet. And it is a rock slide, Drew. I would consider putting on that damn helmet. All right, game of the week. In some people's eyes, we're moving down. Some people tuning in for the first time. We're at the Patriots versus the Bucks. Left emoji, team on the left. Right emoji, team on the right. Drake May and them Patriots looking to stay red hot on the road. They're going into Tampa. Tampa's kind of underlooked. Tampa surely undermanned. The body bags are piling up by the games. Every single game, more and more injuries. The Buccaneers say it doesn't matter. They say with Baker Mayfield, we trust. And the Bucs still finding ways to win. Are they going to find a way to win to what is a streaming, red-hot, 6-game win streak? Patriots. We're going to find out. I'm telling you, this has got playoff influence. It's the NFC team versus the AFC team. I'm telling you, this has got playoff influence written all over it. Which team? I want to see which division is stronger, baby. That's why I like to see this cross matchup. 2 of the best in the division. I want to see it, man. I want to see it. What are we feeling? Chat's going with the Patriots. Chat is going with the Patriots. I can't say I'm surprised, though. Drake May. That is terrible. All right, we need a score prediction. I need a score prediction or a stat line that we're going to be looking at for this game. Again, lock it or rock it segment. Let's see. Dunes, I got you. I want to make sure I'm fair here. Let's see. Give me a stat. All right, here we go. JT for 2 tutties. We're not at that game yet, baby. Let's see. Comic OG. Okay, how about this? This is cool. Comic OG. Pinned comment. He said that these Patriots are going to beat the Buccaneers 34-31. They cover the spread. Are we liking this? Is this a lock? Or is this just a little too outlandish? Lock it. Rock it. The Patriots win against the Buccaneers 34-31. Who do we got? Cap. I see a lot of people not the biggest fans of this one. Game-winning field goal. Okay. I'm not sure. Too high of a score. I could see that. I could see 34-31 being too high. I could see that. Bugging. All right, we're moving along. Hey, I appreciate the comment. Have a great day. Hope you're having a great day. Rams versus San Fran. Bang, bang, not a gang doing it better than anyone in the league. They got hospital patients suiting up. They're taking fans out of the stands and putting helmets on and saying, best of luck, kid. Weekend, I'm telling you, man, they got a ratchet strap, duct tape, ratchet strap. Weekend at Bernie's looking ass team. They say it doesn't matter. They say Mac Jones, Mike Jones, Jerry Jones, doesn't matter. San Fran by 10. They're not hearing anything. Bang, bang, Niner game still riding high. They have a serious contender that is coming into Levi Stadium, though. These Rams are red hot. Matthew Stafford, arguably in the conversation for MVP. Dude is absolutely balling out. While this poll is live. Again, if you guys are looking for football on the weekends, I stream football on the weekends. You guys have been looking for TikTok football, you have found it. I stream games on the weekends. I get NFL Sunday Ticket 50% off because I was a combat medic for the infantry. I don't think I should have gotten anything. And I'm just saying, I know a lot of people can't afford this stuff. And I'm just saying, I've been there. Things have been okay for me, and I always said if I'm eating, everyone around me is eating. If you guys need football to watch on TikTok, I got you. I'm your plug. I promise I got you guys on the weekends. We did the Colts versus the Steelers game last weekend, man. That was hype. But I promise I got you guys if you guys are looking for football on TikTok. Okay. I'm gonna look at this stat. All right, who do we pick? Chat picks the Rams. This was way closer than I thought. 26-23. That was way closer than I thought. All right, here we go. I'm gonna pin this one. I have not seen this person in here. Wildly inadequate. That's a terrible name. You're always adequate. You're more than adequate. You were more than enough. Christian McCaffrey in this game, 200 yards combined with rushing and receiving. Does Christian McCaffrey go off against these Rams? Does he have 200 yards in this game? Lock it, lock emoji, or rock emoji to the face for saying something so preposterous. Makes us want to get violent. Christian McCaffrey, 200 yards receiving and rushing in this game combined against the Rams. Are we locking this in? He won't have the ball for that long. Yeah, maybe. We're gonna see. We're moving down. No, we're moving down. I appreciate the comment. We're moving down. We are at the Steelers versus the Chargers. Steelers and Chargers not getting a lot of love in these power rankings. A lot of people seeing that the Steelers got knocked to 14 on the power rankings. Not getting a lot of love. Both of these teams are looking to make a push towards the playoffs. This is it. This has got playoff influence. These are the games that have to be won. This is where the NFL starts to get fun, folks. I'm telling you, if you are just getting into football, maybe you're curious about the sport, this is the perfect time to get in, baby. This is where football is the most fun. We're at the point where every game from here on out matters. Teams that have hopes and aspirations, they're laying it on the line every Sunday. This is when it matters. This is that time, baby. Do or die season, contender or pretender season, baby. This is why we watch This is why we watch football. This is why we watch football. This is why football is so much fun. Steelers on the road going into Chargers Nation. Bolt up or Steelers Nation. Who's going to win, the terrible towel or the Bolts? Who do we got here? The Steelers. Chad's going with the Steelers. Chad is going with the Steelers. I actually do, I don't know. I do that $163 million defense. Finally, it did something. Okay, how about this? Warren G. I like this one. So again, we were looking at things that we'd possibly put money on. In this game, Warren G, lock it or rock it. Hey, Kristen, thank you for the golden boxing glove. Warren G says that Jaylen Warren is going to have 100 yards. And McConkey is also going to have 100 yards. Are we locking this in? Are we possibly putting money on? Again, lock it or rock it. This is like the lockiest lock we've seen. This is the only thing that people have actually agreed on. Warren G, you did it. Now there's the rock. We almost had it. We almost had some unity. We almost had it. I spoke too soon, baby. Hey, I appreciate the comment. We're moving to the top right. People just tuning in. There's two emojis now by where my big head is at. One on the left, one on the right. We're at the top right of the slate here. Falcons. Emoji on the left for team on the left. Emoji on the right for team on the right. Falcons versus the Colts. Colts Nation making a big move. They got a little saucy over this last week. They got Sauce Gardner. They only traded 2 first-round picks, their firstborn child, and a blood sacrifice. But man, huge. They do shore up that defensive back position. Sauce Gardner. They got Kenny Moore looking real good. The Falcons still looking to stay as contenders. Falcons on the road. Going into Colts Nation. Does Daniel Jones bounce back? Again, are they contenders or are they pretenders? A lot of people have been saying that the Colts are nothing but pretenders. Who have they played? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I do think that these Colts are still one of the better teams in the league. I think that this, them shoring up that defense, I think this is a big thing for them. I actually do like this move that they made yesterday. I hadn't heard any rumors about Sauce Gardner to the Colts. Did anyone else hear that? That one shocked me. Straight up, that one shocked me. I don't think anyone called that. I had not heard a single rumor about Sauce Gardner to the Colts. I mean, what are we talking about? That is absolutely crazy. Let's see. Someone give me something to lock or rock. All right, I'm the Cartier. All right, here we go. Pin comment. Jonathan Taylor, 180 rushing yards and 50 receiving. So combined 230 yards against these Falcons. Is this a lock, baby? Is this a lock? Or is this just a little too outlandish and we want to throw a boulder at his face for saying something so outlandish? Rock it. Or lock it. Too much. Show me that rock emoji, baby. It's a rock emoji and a lock emoji. It's too early to be doing all this typing. You don't got to do it. If an emoji does it all the same, I'm trying to look out for you guys. I do see more locks. People are liking this Jonathan Taylor for 180 yards, 50 receiving yards. It's a pretty good one. Not gonna lie. All right, we're moving down. I appreciate all these follows. We're almost up to 50 on the stream. I genuinely appreciate it. We're almost up to 50. We're headed to 35K, baby. 35K is around the corner. I just want to say thank you for everyone who's been a part of this wave. I appreciate it. We're at Giants versus the Bears. People tuning in. Left emoji, team on the left, right where I'm at. Right emoji for team on the right. Giants versus the Bears. The Giants, the wins in their sales have probably gone all the way down. The Bears still looking for a road to the playoffs. I've said this about the NFC. I have 3 teams coming from the NFC West or 3 teams coming from the NFC North. That's where I think we're going to see our 3 teams come out of this division. I don't know which one it is. The Bears looking to be that 3rd team coming out of the NFC North. The Bears playing at home. The Giants are coming in. Do the Giants lay a big-ass upset? We're going to find out. We're certainly going to find out. Caleb Williams in that Ben Johnson offense, heating up, looking good, looking like all that money was well invested. It was very slow. By week 2, Bears fans were already calling for Ben Johnson to be fired. I don't hear a lot of that anymore. Chad does pick the Bears. I actually do like this pick myself. Let's see. All right, we're getting into this. I need a comment to pin, lock it or rock it. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, actually, I saw one. They made no trade moves. Bad move. They're calling it a year. That's what it feels like. To me too. All right. I did see a comment I wanted to pin. Where'd it go? Sorry. I'm looking for it. Okay. How about this? Random. Jackson Dart. We're going the Giants route with this one. Lock this in or rock this to the person's face. Pin comment, Jackson Dart's going to go for over 300 yards in this game against the Bears. Are we locking this in? Or is this just a little too preposterous and we want to throw a rock at his face? Right to the cranium cavity, right to the face hole for saying something so outlandish. Jackson Dart goes for 300 yards in this game. Lock it or rock it. It is a absolute rock slide. Again, there's 2 levels of danger here at EBSN Sports. Number 1 is buy a helmet. Number 2 is put on the damn helmet. I would lay low, homie. John, consider putting on that helmet. It's an absolute rock slide. You're in danger. I appreciate the comment, though. All right, we're moving down. Bills going into Miami. Josh Allen versus Tua Tagovailoa. Who's going to win? Who's going to be the sacrificial lamb for Miami when they lose another game straight? Is it going to be Mike McDaniel? Is it going to be Tua Tagovailoa? We're not really sure. The Bills absolutely clinching a serious game over the Chiefs last week. A lot of people didn't have the Bills winning that. The Bills proving that they're still one of the better AFC teams in the league. Bills Nation, I want to see you. Dolphins, fins up. Let me see you in the chat. Hype up your team right now. I want to see it. Who do you guys got, the Bills or the Dolphins? Josh Allen versus Tua. Who do we got here? Who picked the Dolphins? I'm not sure. Let's see. Who actually picked? So we got 2 people who think the Dolphins. They say, you know what? Fins up all day, every day, baby. They said no. They said never give up, never surrender. I love these Miami fans. They're some of my favorite fans in the league right now. They just will not give up. They don't care. They don't care. They're picking their team regardless. They're just saying, I will go down with this ship. Absolutely crazy. Tua's popping off this game. I don't know, brother. And Rosebud with the rocks. We're rock it or lock it. There we go. Someone give me a stat for this Bills Dolphins game. Someone give me a stat for this Bills Dolphins game. Let's see. I need a stat. I need a stat to pin. Watch my private video. Watch this private block. Buy it. Anyway, them apples. All right, how about this? Nicholas. I haven't seen you here before. Josh Allen, 220 yards and 2 passing touchdowns. That's kind of conservative. Josh Allen, 220 yards with 2 passing touchdowns in this game over the Dolphins. Are we locking this in for money? Or is this just so preposterous it makes us want to throw a rock at his face for saying something? For you guys tuning in, my name's EB. I want to run a little channel called EBSN Sports. I stream football on the weekends because I get NFL Sunday Ticket 50% off because I was a combat medic for the infantry. 10th Mountain Division, baby. First thing I wanted to do when I got out is start an NFL podcast. That's what I want to do. I always said if I'm eating, people are eating. I don't think that I should get something 50% off because I'm in the service. I know what it's like to not be able to afford stuff. And again, if I'm eating, people around me are eating. If you guys are looking for football on TikTok, I got you on the weekends. We did the Colts-Steelers game last week. I just want you guys to know, I know times are tough. I know the dollar doesn't go as far. I'm your plug. If you guys are looking for it, you don't have to follow. You don't have to do anything like that. Just know you'll see me on the FYP. I got you guys. I'm sorry you were stationed at Drum. Made a man out of me, though. Made a man out of me. Okay, we're moving on, though. We're moving on. This is the game, the absolute snooze fest. The Browns versus the Jets. The Browns versus the Jets. In a game I'm sure all 200 people will fall asleep watching. Mostly the family members of the team that are playing in this game, of the family members of the players. Someone's got to win this stink fest. There was a massive fire sale in New York yesterday. They were getting rid of everybody. This is Sauce Gardner gone. Quentin Williams gone. Breece Hall was even on the docket to be traded for a third round pick. That's all it took. That's all it would have taken to take Breece Hall off of the Jets. Isn't that crazy? They named it publicly on Twitter, on X yesterday. It's absolutely crazy news that came out of that trade deadline. Could be a tie. It absolutely could be a tie. It could be a 0-0 tie. That, I swear, if this game is not a tie and it doesn't completely bore us to sleep, I want my money back. I want this game to just be terrible. I want this game to be awful. Let's see. Who's chat going with? 36 people are going with the Browns. This is the most amount of votes we've ever had for the Browns on this channel. 36 people are actually voting for the Browns. Oh, man. I love that. We're going to turn this off. Sorry. That's crazy. That's crazy. Give me a stat to pin for this game, though. Give me a stat for this pin. Let's see. Myles Garrett, 3 stats. Okay. How about that? Okay, this is interesting. How about this? Sorry, I'm still under the weather. I apologize. Hey, Dominic, thank you for the heart me in the rose. I appreciate that. I'm so sorry I missed that. Myles Garrett in this game, lock it or rocket, is going to have 3 sacks against these Jets. Lock it or rocket. Myles Garrett, 3 sacks in this game. Who's on a bye? The Bengals, the Cowboys, the Chiefs, and the Titans. There's 4 teams on a bye this week. 4 teams are on a bye. Myles Garrett for 3 sacks. Are we locking this in for money, or is this so preposterous? I see a lot of lock emojis. I tend to agree. Cardinals versus the Seahawks. We're moving down. People tuning in. There's 1 emoji on the left, 1 emoji on the right. If you guys want to get voting. Again, Cardinals going into 12 Nation. 12 Nation getting stronger over the trade deadline. Shaheed is now a Seattle Seahawk. Samuel Darnold has now more weapons at his disposal. Oh, Bruce Willis from Sixth Sense seeing ghosts looking ass. He's not that guy anymore, baby. He's a grown man now. The boy is dead. The man has risen. Samuel Darnold looking to absolutely correct his NFL career and the trajectory that the Seahawks are on. I like it. They are absolutely they broke the top 5 in the power rankings for the first time this season. They just got stronger on offense. They are led mostly by that defense, but Samuel Darnold III is absolutely balling out. Arizona upsetting the Cowboys at Jerry's World. I told you. Anyone here all week last week. If you were here, I called that all week. I told you that an upset was happening in Jerry's world. I told y'all. And anyone that rocked with me for that parlay, we were killing it. We were rocking. We won some money. We won some money on that game. I absolutely love it. Chat does go with, obviously, the Seahawks. Dominant. I do need a stat line. Someone give me a stat line. Let's see. All right, because you're a Hawks fan, if I know that you're a fan of the team and I see you a few times, I'm going to pin your guys' comments. Again, I'm going to pin everyone's comments at one point or another. Shaheed. Oh, it went away. Why'd it go away? Boom. Pin comment. Under review, pin. Okay, boom. Shaheed goes nuclear. Has 100 yards. Has 2 touchdowns. 1 receiving and 1 what? And 1 what? And 1 kick return. Hawks fan, pin comment, lock it or rock it. Shaheed goes nuclear in this game, has 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 receiving, and 1 as a kick return. Renee, hey, good morning, Renee. How are you today? Good morning. Kais, what's going on? Or K's, I think I'm saying that right. He's always going with the Cardinals. Hey, Bello Bear, appreciate the heart me. Welcome to the club. I appreciate it. Everyone doing the heart me's up there. You're a legend. That's why I gave you guys the legend tag. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for we just hit 50 followers this stream. I just want to say thank you. You guys make this absolutely possible for me. And I just truly, I appreciate it. We're at Lions versus the Commanders. The Bolo has been out. Where are the Commanders? Like the government shutdown, nothing is going right for anything in DC. Why would the teams be any different? Why would the coaching be any better? Mismanaged from top to bottom. The team's all really top from bottom. Everything about this is a cesspool. Washington, without Jaden Daniels all season because of a dumb coaching mistake. Why Jaden Daniels got hurt? Still, to me, this is the only time I get really serious. This is the kind of stuff that bothers me. This is the kind of stuff is seeing a player get hurt because of stupidity. Because of Jaden Daniels should not have been in that game. Jaden Daniels got hurt because of his coach. Prayers are obviously for Jaden Daniels, but this is the part of the game that I dislike. I hate that he got hurt. It didn't have to happen. But Lions are going into DC. They're looking to absolutely stay in playoff contention. One of the top teams in the NFC. This should be pretty much a gimme game. But 4 people, they must be the federal workers left in DC that still have a job. Still picking DC no matter what. They say we're going down with the ship. No matter what. Willie Pete, thank you for the rose. Let's see. What's it? Baby Red. I appreciate the heartbeat, Bubba Man. Good morning. I do need something to pick for this Lions-Washington game. Let's see. Go Hawks. Let's go. Okay. Shaggy. This is an interesting comment. Again, we're looking at this. Are we locking this in, or is this just so outlandish we want to throw a rock at the person's face for saying something so stupid? Shaggy32 says the Lions escape the Commanders with mid-difficulty win. 32 to what? What was that? I can't see it. 32 to 24. Lions barely beat the Commanders 32 to 24. Do we actually happen to be this close? Block emoji or rock emoji? What are we feeling? Is the game actually going to be this close on Sunday Night Football? 32 to 24. Lions going into DC. I think that's way too close. All right, game of the week. Second game of the week. Arguably having playoff ramifications, baby. Eagles going into Lambeau with the shattered hopes and dreams of every Green Bay fan, present company included, still littered the field, hollowed ground. A game that we didn't have to lose. I threw away all my cheese pieces. I threw away every single piece of cheese in my house. The cottage cheese is gone. The mozzarella, that's in the dump. I even threw away the cheddar. I love cheddar. I'm a white guy. I love cheese. White people love cheese. I threw it away. I threw it all away. It's all gone. Eagles looking to stay dominant. They're bringing Jair Alexander back to Green Bay, and instead he's just going to come again. He's going to play against us. No, Rosebud, I won't read it. I won't do it. We have 27 people who think the Eagles are going to fly. Eagles fly. They say that Swiss cheese is looking more Swiss and more supple than ever. Oh man, please don't make me put a W over over the Eagles. Please don't do it. You guys are savages. You guys are monsters. You guys are monsters. Eagles winning the chat vote. Someone give me a stat line for this game. Love throws 2 interceptions under. Oh my God. My goodness. They're not great. They're not great. I've been telling people we're not great. I've been telling people that we're not great. Let's see. I'm going to pin one. Let's see. Okay, I don't think I've seen. Okay, how about this? Okay, I'm going to pin one. Sorry, there's a wall of them. I'm just kind of sifting through. What do we got here? Okay, I've seen this comment before too. Age. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Age says that Hurts is going to have sorry. It didn't pin it. Why didn't it pin it? All right, J-Rock. Let's see if I can pin this one. All right, pin comment. Hurts with 250 yards. And Smitty is going to have 60 receiving yards. Devontae Smith, 60 receiving yards. Hurts with 250. This sounds like a lock to me. Are we locking this in? Or is this just a little too preposterous and we want to get violent and throw a boulder at his face? Lock it or rock it. Cap. A lot of people don't think Jalen Hurts is going to get 250. I'm sorry, I'm still sick. I do apologize. Interesting. Chat, these are your picks. If you think we're done, we are not done, baby. We are not done. We are only beginning this segment and this show. We are just getting started. We are just getting started. I have for you the power rankings. It's going to upset a lot of you guys. And for a person who farms rage bait, I'm simply just a fisherman. And this is the bait that I hang in front of them. Power rankings have come out. We are looking at the new power rankings, folks. These are those new power rankings. Read them and weep. Find your team on the list. How are we feeling? These are the lists. Eagles are too high. Yeah, I bring this to the discussion. These are the new power rankings. Eagles secure a #1 slot. Seahawks breaking the top 5 for the first time this year. Why are the Ravens 12? You know what? It's even worse. They're 11. It gets even worse the longer you look at this. This list is hot garbage. And I bring it because I find that it's going to bring good discussion to what we got here. These are the power rankings. Notice how the Cardinals have gone up on the rankings since Jacoby got named. Jacoby Brissett, I told you. Case, can you at least tell the truth? I called the Cardinals over the Cowboys. I was with you. I had the Cardinals. We had the Cardinals beating them Cowboys. Upset at Jerry's World. I told you. I told some people. They didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to hear it. EB, you're fried. You don't know ball. Okay. All right, baby. That's fine. That's fine. I'm telling you. It's okay. It's okay. But looking at this list, and we're taking callers today too. We're taking callers. Again, we got one more day until football. Trade news. Big trade deadline news. The second most amount of trades that have happened on the day of the trade line in NFL history. The second most trades that have ever happened yesterday. That is how many trades happened on that one last day. It's pretty crazy. Hey, thank you for the 60 followers this stream. We're getting close to 100. For every single person who's hit that follow button, whoever's hit this like button 9,000 times, you are the GOAT. You are the legend. I appreciate it. I try not to talk about it. I don't ask for it. It bothers me when I see other TikTok streamers asking for it. They tell you to do all the buttons and all that stuff. Say, shut up. Shut up. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I appreciate those people that have done that. It does help. I just figured we'll do it on our own merits. I do appreciate you guys doing that. Who is the most overrated team on this list? Who is the most overrated team on this list? Looking at this. Let's start in the top 10. Who is the most overrated? I can tell you right now, in my opinion, who is the most overrated team on this list. In the top 10. Ravens, says Kristen. She said, nah, my team is ass. Whisper, appreciate the heart me. I appreciate the heart me. This list looks good. Go Birds, okay? People think the Chiefs at 10 are overrated. I want to give you guys just a little calibration for people that don't understand why people are saying the Chiefs are overrated. The Chiefs are 5-4. The Panthers at rank 19 are also 5-4. How are the Chiefs 5-4 and rank 10? I mean, they have beat the Lions. They beat some pretty decent teams. I don't know if they're number 10. Yeah, Mahomes. Yeah, maybe Mahomes. Could be. The Patriots. They pay to win. Okay, yeah, you know what? That is fair. That is fair. Okay, I want to pin this comment too, because I think we're going to see this comment a lot today. Why are the Steelers so low? Is there an actual conversation that we can have to say that the Steelers should be ranked higher? Are the Steelers, in fact, too low at 14? How are we feeling about this one? Are the Steelers, in fact, too low at 14? Or are they appropriately placed? I see go lower. I see way too low. That's decent. Well, I don't think we're going to get consensus in this one. I think the jury is still very much out. I think this is the first game last week against the Colts that we saw the Steelers play synchronized. They've always been asynchronous all season. One week their offense does good, their defense doesn't. Another week their defense does great, the offense sputters. This was the first synchronized game that we have seen from the Steelers, and I think Steeler Nation knows exactly what I'm talking about. This is what they wanted that $163 million defense to look like. You know, they put some money into it. This is the first week I actually think that they stepped up to the plate. Sorry, have to say that the Titans are ranked too high. Tragic. 32. He said we should make a new rank at 33 for the Titans. Let's see. All right, let's see. Aaron Rodgers is overrated. Wow. Okay. I'm looking for comments. To pin. I want some spicy takes. We're going to pin them and we're going to analyze them. And we're trying to, again, we're going to get into this. Young is underrated. Okay. Dunes says, and I pinned this because I don't make these comments up. He said the Patriots are too low. He said the Patriots at 4 is too low. How are we feeling about this one? Clay Harbor is the one that made this. I try to give credit to the content creator because if I'm going to transform it, I would never want to steal content. So I try to make sure that we use the content creator's name in this because I would want someone to do the same for me, right? I don't want to just steal people's content. Clay Harbor is right under the power rankings. That's who made this list. Patriots at 4 is high. That's crazy. Some people thinking the Patriots are still underrated. All right, how about this? T. Parker, a residential Denver Broncos fan. He said the Broncos are higher than 6. He said put them in the top 3. They've only lost 2 games by a combined 6 points. The Broncos must be higher than 6. Put them in the top 3, EB. That's what he says. They've only lost 2 games by a combined 6 points. Is there validity to this argument? Do the Broncos deserve to be in the top 3 of the NFL? What are we feeling about this pinned comment? Should they absolutely be in the top 3? Broncos, absolutely no, says Rosebud. She said, nah. K Cooler says number 1, Broncos. Okay. I don't think they should. I do like them top 6. I'm surprised they got top 6. I don't know if I put them any higher than that right now. I know that they're a strong team. I just think that there have been teams that have had a stronger a strength of schedule, body of work. Albeit it's close. I do think that an argument could be made to make these Broncos a little bit higher. I would definitely entertain that. I would entertain that one for sure. Let's see. The Rashid Rice glazing on TikTok has to stop. I haven't seen any of that. I don't even use my For You page. I don't even use TikTok in general. I just use it to stream. I make content. I don't even use the For You page. I haven't seen that. Okay. I mean, what are we saying here? All right, I'm going to pin this comment because, again, I don't make these up. The Bills are the only team that could win the Super Bowl, says the summoner of knowledge. Ironic. The summoner of knowledge says the Bills are the only team that can win the Super Bowl. How are we feeling about that one? Is that actually a fried comment or is there validity to it? Bills can win, but are they the only team that can win a Super Bowl? He put the designator in this. He framed it. I didn't frame it like this. Are they the only team that can win a Super Bowl? Go Bills. Some people think the Bills are going to win. Some people do think the Bills are going to win. No way his summoning powers need a recharge. That's so good. Hey, Donnie. Hey, appreciate the rose, Bubba Man. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to every single person who's in this chat. Why do you guys are staring at me and say, hey, what's this big idiot talking about? My name's EB. Run a little channel called EBSN Sports. I've been doing it for about a year now. I just love to talk football. It's one of the things I wanted to do when I got out of the Army. I decided to do my own podcast here. And no one wants it as bad as me. That's why we picked the morning slot, baby. I want to be the injection of hope. We're the hopium balloon that carries us throughout the whole football this week to the football day. We are the hopium balloon. I want to be the injection of excitement. Again, this is where football gets fun, baby. This is where football gets fun. I'm telling you, if you guys are just getting into football, maybe curious about the sport in general, it's not too late. This is where football gets fun. The second half is do or die season. It's pretender or contender season. This is where football, this is why we watch the damn sport. This is what makes football so much fun. This is so much fun. Let's see. There is no quarterback more clutch than Bo Nix right now. I'm not really sure about that. I don't know statistically if I'd be able to counter that. I don't know about. I'd have to look. I appreciate you, but the Titans are not allowed to hope. I'm sorry. Well, you can hope for the first pick of the draft. Be back-to-back years. I mean, that's pretty solid, right? Let's see. Okay, boom. Dylan, pin comment. How we feeling about this commenter? Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the league. Let's get a little consensus here. Maybe we can agree on one thing. Is Jalen Hurts the best quarterback in the league? This is Rain's fate. People said, nah. People said, absolutely no way. Bro, no. It's a wall of no's. It's a wall. Even Rosebud is like, no. Absolutely not. Statistically, Hurts is not. Kristen, absolutely not. I see trash cans. Absolutely trash. Oh, my gosh. Danny Dimes is the best. Hey, you're after my heart. You're after my heart. Oh, man. Well, yes, I think he is. And I think that I would listen to that conversation, too. I think the Jalen Hurts hatred is forced. I think a lot of people are just doing it for the meme. It's become like the Dak Prescott hate meme. That's what I see it. It's just more of a meme at this point. Okay, we've seen this comment a lot. I have not pinned it yet. I think it's interesting to bring to the table. Seeing the Eagles at number 1, is this kind of crazy? Should the Eagles, in fact, be lower than 1? Is it wild to see the Philadelphia Eagles get the number 1 spot? Is this crazy? Some people don't agree. Some people really do think that the Eagles are appropriately placed. I'm just curious. Overrated? Interesting. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get consensus here. The Lions at 8 is disgusting. Is that too low or too high? Question. Do you think the Jets won yesterday's trade deadline or no? So, the Jets won in the sense that they freed up salary cap space over the next couple of years. They get $27 million relieved in 2027. There was a damn fire sale that happened in New York yesterday. I don't know if they won or lost. I know that if they're planning on completely rebuilding, then yeah. I mean, they have 7 draft picks in the first round for the next 2 years. 7. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that absolutely crazy? I don't know. I don't know. Am I going to do calls? Yeah. I'm just getting a couple of thoughts about these power rankings real quick. We hit 69 followers. Giggity. Thank you for the 69 followers. I appreciate it. Dude, we're gonna hit 100 this stream. I'm going live till we get 100. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who's dropped that follow. It means the world. Whoever's hit this damn like button 12,000 times, you're a goat. Rest those weary fingers. Holy. Rest. That's 7 ruined careers. Yeah, that's 7 careers are gonna die right on MetLife. Not all talents in the first round. I agree. I think there's validity to that one too. How about this? Gregory, pin comment. Because I want to get a consensus about this one too. The Ravens have the 5th easiest schedule remaining of any team in the NFL. Do the Ravens, are they going to have the biggest turnaround this season? Do the Ravens have a chance to make the playoffs, yes or no? Possibly with that division. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if the Ravens have a chance. I just don't know. Their problem isn't the offense. It's that defense. It's that defense that stinks. They allow 34 points, if not more at this point, per game defensively. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Lamar Jackson lists, or even with Lamar Jackson, it doesn't really fix what I think is their core problem. It's that defense. Kays, yeah. Sauce Gardner waking up feeling good. He says, imagine going 7-2 with the Colts just to be traded to the Jets. Adonai Mitchell, receiver for the Colts. He went from 7-2 to being at the very bottom of the barrel. But Sauce Gardner, on the other hand, he goes from being 1-7, 1-8 to now on one of the best teams in the league. I mean, talk about a change of fortune. Talk about a change of fortune. He's waking up. He's all of a sudden in a better mood. You know, dude, I'm telling you, those Colts got stronger. Those Colts got stronger. Let them hate if Jalen keeps winning, keeps playing. He's going to win MVP too. Yeah, I think the Jalen Hurts hate is forced. I don't. It's more of a meme at this point. Let's see. I'm a Bears fan. They're actually doing pretty good this year. Bears fans have nothing to feel bad about. Especially for a first-year offensive coordinator getting in with Caleb Williams, you guys have nothing to feel bad about. It's looking hopeful. Bear Down Nation. I'm telling you, I like what this. I'm a Packers fan, but I like what the Bears are doing. I absolutely love it. Thoughts on the Patriots? They have the easiest schedule remaining of any NFL team. If people are tired of hearing about the Patriots win, I've said it before. Buy yourself a nice comforter, a nice soft-ass blanket, maybe a jammy set. Get a nice little duvet, get a couple pillows, and get tired of being tired. Lay your ass in bed. Because they're just going to keep winning. They have the easiest schedule of any NFL team remaining right now. Patriots are just going to keep winning. What they do in the playoffs is still up in the air. I have no idea. But if they stay healthy, they're very much going to keep winning. You might be the most bearable Green Bay fan I've ever met, bro. I promise, dude. I am so hard on the Green Bay Packers. I don't give them anything. They have taken about 5 years off my life when they lost to the Browns. Another 2 years when we tie the damn Cowboys. Made the Bengals look like a playoff team. Made the Cardinals look like a playoff team. And we lost to the damn Panthers. This team makes me sick. I'm tired of them. EB, have you seen the Cowboys schedule after the bye? Are they cooked? I have not. Seen who are they playing? If you let me know. Do the Vikings make the playoffs with JJ? No. I don't think JJ is necessarily the fix for the Vikings. I think they have more holes than that. I don't think JJ McCarthy is the answer. I think he could be over time. I'm just not sure if he's there yet. Sorry, I gotta drink some water. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. How far can the Pats go in the playoffs? I'm not sure. We're not there yet. I got them in the wild card at the very least, if not a higher seed because of their their really easy schedule that they have here. Hey, I appreciate the follow. 75 on the stream. Oh my God. We're going to hit 100. We're going to hit 100 here. Kyler Murray most likely will be traded in the offseason. Yeah, I think Kyler Murray, he's pretty much done in Arizona. I think that they have let that play out long enough. I think that they have tried. They've tried to get new faces in there. They've tried to get new systems in there. Kyler Murray, I don't think he's going to last much longer in Arizona. I think he's out of there. Let's see. As a Saints fan, are you sure we are better than the Jets and the Titans? So I didn't make this list. I bring it to the table because I find it's going to make interesting conversation. I gave credit to the guy who made it, Clay Harbor. And I recommend this. If you guys want these slides that I use for your own lives, just DM me. I always share my content. I share the content that I use for my lives. I want you guys to go live too. Talk football. You're more interested than you think. If you ever need advice for streaming, just DM me. I promise. I answer about 95% off stream. I got you guys. Let's see. Who makes the playoffs in the NFC North, the most interesting division in the NFL? It's Lions or Packers. But right now, I have 3 teams either coming from the NFC North or 3 teams coming from the NFC West. Those are my 3 teams that I think. Where am I from? I was born in Southern California. I was originally born in Palmdale, California. I live in North Carolina now. I was stationed up in upstate New York when I was in the Army. I was a combat medic for the 10th Mountain Infantry. And then I bought a house in North Carolina a few years ago. And so I live out here on a small farm. It's the best decision I ever made. Right before interest rates skyrocketed. I think I got in at like 5.5. That's not terrible. So I live in North Carolina right now. Oh, you're in Raleigh. Okay. I live near Cherry Point. The Marine Air Station. Do I bet? Yes, I do. I don't do a lot. It's not what my streams are about. I want it to be more entertaining than it is pushing bets and stuff. But yeah, if you come to my link tree, I'm telling you, we join the Dub Club. We were 29-2 last week. It's a money printing machine, baby. Money printing machine. Charlotte, hey, let's go. Through the VA, a VA loan. I got a VA loan. 0 money down, baby. Love it. Let's see. 1 team from the East, 1 team from the South. 2 teams from the North, 3 teams from the West. Yeah, I can see that. Gregory. I think you're cooking with that one for sure. I'm an Eagles fan, and we get lots of hate. People hate winners, baby. People just hate winners. That's what it is. If you're pissing people off by winning, that's how you know you're doing something right in life. People don't like winners. For whatever reason, they just don't like winners. I don't know. Do I think the Niners are too low? I want to ask chat this because I think that this is the brain trust. We got some people that know ball, and I think that we can get at least a pretty decent answer here. Are the Niners at 16 too low? How are we feeling about this one? Are the Niners at 16 too low? Do we think that they should be a little higher than 16? What's a VA? Veteran Affairs? It's the Department of Veteran Affairs. It's what veterans work through. It's the Veteran Affairs Administration. Through the Department of Defense. Niners at 16 are too low. Interesting. Okay. The problem is who goes before the Niners. Fair. Yeah, I don't really know. Maybe you put them above the Bears. I would say that the Niners have a better strength of schedule and maybe body of work than the Bears. I'd maybe move them up 1. I don't know how high I would move. Hey, Donnie, thank you for the rose. Ross S, thank you for the heart me. I'm so sorry I didn't call this out, Bubba. I'm so sorry. If you're still here, I appreciate the heart me. Appreciate that. We get 80 followers. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I appreciate it. How are the Ravens over the Packers? Okay. How about this is an interesting one. I have not read this comment. Should the Packers, at the very least, and I know a lot of people don't like the Packers. That's fine. I don't even like them. I'm a Packers fan. I don't like them at all. They're in timeout. For me. Should the Packers be above the Ravens? Should the Packers in these power rankings be above the Ravens? What are we thinking? No. Some people think that the Packers should be below the Ravens. Interesting. Okay. Why are the Eagles number 1? Above. Hey, let's go. Hey, Rosebud. Appreciate the heart me. Appreciate that. Good morning. How are you today? Do I think the Steelers are too low? To a degree, I think the Steelers are too low. I'm not sure how many places I put them up, but I think they're going to be a little too low. What do I think of the Sauce Gardner trade? I think the Colts gave up a little bit more than they had to. 2 first-round picks and arguably one of their better receivers. I know the Colts didn't like Adonai Mitchell. They don't like Adonai Mitchell because he makes a lot of bonehead mistakes. But I feel like they got fleeced. Am I alone? 2 cornerbacks? Or 2 first-round picks for a cornerback and a receiver? Am I crazy? I feel like that's a lot. That is a lot. Yeah, and a huge contract, right? The dude just signed at what, $120 million for a year. Like they're gonna eat this salary cap space. I feel like they got fleeced. Right? Like, dude, I have not heard a lot of people say this. I believe the Colts got absolutely, it was highway robbery. I thought that was highway robbery. I love to see. I think the Sauce is a good player. I just think that two first round picks for a cornerback is crazy. Yeah, I know and I'm not saying the Sauce is bad. I just think that that's a lot to give for a cornerback. That's just crazy. Who made this list? Clay Harbor. Clay Harbor, right in the middle, right under the power rankings. He's the one that made it. I bring it to the stream because I think that we could transform it. I find it interesting to kind of get into here. Let's see. Let's see here. Dallas gave up too much for Quinnen Williams. Maybe. I don't know. They only had to trade one first-round pick for this year, a second-round pick for next year. I think that Dallas did a good job. I don't think it's going to fix what I see as their major problem in that secondary, but man, they at least made a move. Now they got Kenny Clark. Now they got Quinnen Williams in the middle. I mean, what's not to like about that one? Hey, Kristen, appreciate the heart me. Hope you're having a great morning. I don't know. I feel like that was an appropriate amount for an all-pro defensive tackle. I think that's really what that's the way they want to go. They want to stop that run. They want to stop that run first and foremost. So what they do, they got two big-ass defensive tackles to put in the middle. He's almost 30, yeah. Yeah. A lot of defensive linemen play into their 30s, though. I don't know. All that to get swept by the Eagles. That is a crazy take. I missed your picks. Can you show them again, please? Those weren't my picks. I'm doing my picks for the lunch show. At 12 o'clock Eastern, a few hours from now. We're gonna be getting into picks. Hey, Melro, thank you for the roses. You don't have to. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a great day. Appreciate the roses, brother man. Did you see the NFL has the Seahawks ranked number 1? I did not see that. I did not see it. In this list, we have them at 5. I don't think that's crazy. Isaiah, thank you for the heart me. Melro, you're going crazy. Thank you for the 80 roses. I hope you're having a great day. What's up, Big Dot? Hey, what's up, Mr. Kamikaze? What's going on, brother? What's going on? Happy Wednesday. We're at hump day. We are one day away from football. Can you guys believe that? It's been so long. We had to cover trade news yesterday. I had to watch baseball. I'm jonesing for football. This is where the season gets the most exciting. I'm telling you, for people that are just coming into the sport, maybe they're curious about football. They don't have a team yet. They don't know what to do. Is it too late to watch? No. This is the perfect spot. This is the perfect time to start watching football, baby. This is do or die season. This is contender or pretender season. The games just get more interesting from this point on, baby. We are streaming towards the playoffs. We're in the latter half of the season. Teams still have aspirations. Dreams are going to get achieved. Dreams are going to get crushed. For the next 8 weeks, we have the best chapter of football left. If you've enjoyed the first half, I'm telling you, in a very long book that this season will be, the second chapter is going to be absolutely dominant. It's going to be absolutely crazy. It's going to be crazy. I miss the Eagles. I miss Eagles football. I miss the stress and the high blood pressure. We're streaming games this weekend. If you guys are looking for football on TikTok to watch on the weekends, we're streaming the games this weekend. I'm not sure which ones we're doing. We did the Colts Steelers last week. I'm streaming the games this weekend. You guys have looked for football on TikTok. You have found it. Your FYP you built brick by brick. You've cultivated it in a good way. You've found football. We're watching football this weekend. I hope to see a lot of you guys there. I will see a lot of you guys there. And it's going to be exciting stuff. I'm not sure which game we're going to be streaming yet, but we're going to find out. Let's see. So the 3-5 Ravens are now over the 5-2-1 Packers. Such BS. I agree. I don't think the Ravens in any way, shape, or form should be in the top 16. I don't even think they should be in the top 20. Who have they beaten? I just don't think. I don't think the Ravens should be in the top. I don't think they should be 11. I don't even have them in the top 16 right now. Broncos cracking the top 5 next week. I think so. It could absolutely happen. I think that win over the Texans was huge. Albeit, obviously CJ Stroud going down changed the whole dynamic of that game. But man, these Broncos are legit. Their 2 losses have combined for 6 points. 2 losses combined by 6 points. There's something to be said there. And T. Parker, you're the one that gave me that stat. If you're still in the chat, you're the one that gave me that. You're the one that gave me that stat. This is all wrong, says Noah. All right. You should stream the Pats versus Bucks. I think that's the game I'm going to do. I think we're going to stream that Buccaneers Patriots game because that's the most interesting 1 o'clock slate game that I see. So if you guys want to watch that football, drop that follow. We're going to be here. I'm going to see a lot of you guys in the FYP. Trade Sutton for Garrett Wilson? Probably not. Are you talking about fantasy football? Or are you talking about just in general? Because the trade deadline's over. Just making sure I comprehend what you're going to say. Gabriel torched the Finns. Enough said. Oh, man. It would be a better game if the Bucks weren't injured. People that are using this injury thing, they're just getting more injured. I don't know if you guys have ever played football, and I'm not saying this to be a certain way. It is like getting into a car crash, multiple car crashes in a day. Your body is beat up for that solid week. By the time it's game day, you're still sore. I'm telling you, I played it in college. I didn't obviously make it that far. I played at Northwestern. But man, it takes a toll. You are only going to get more unhealthy as the season goes. You are the healthiest right now than you're going to be. You just get more unhealthy as the season goes. Injuries are going to continue to pile up. It's just part of the game, baby. We use our bodies as weapons. It's just part of the game. It's part of the game. Please promise to never stream a Dolphins game. Paul, I will make this promise to you. I will make this promise to you. I will make this promise. Let's see. Garrett Wilson needs to be traded to the Ravens for a first-round pick. I think that he can get traded for a lot more than that. We know that Garrett Wilson is not going anywhere. It was confirmed yesterday. It was put out on Twitter that Garrett Wilson was not going to get traded. That was confirmed about in the last hour of that trade deadline. Multiple teams tried to make moves. Garrett Wilson, the Jets were not going to let him go. They did not let him go. We need to rock this list. Followed. Love your whole vibe, man. I appreciate it, Mr. Velcro. I'm glad this found you. Happy Wednesday, wherever this finds you in the world. I hope you're having a great day. I appreciate that. Let's see. Can't go anywhere now, genius. Well, that's what I'm saying. The trade deadline's closed. Trade deadline is closed. Hawks fan says, it's silly. They don't fit their timeline there. They're just ruining his career. Wilson, that is. Yeah, the Jets are just, they're just stringing Wilson along. I don't know. He could be one of the best what-if stories that this game has seen, man. I think he needs to absolutely leave New York. Pelkner, thank you for the heart me, Bubba Man. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Drew, thank you for the heart me. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Happy Tuesday from Eastern North Carolina. What's going on? Survivor League, is it safe to pick the Browns? This is the safest week to pick the Browns. I would pick the Browns. I'm telling you, pick the Browns. This is that week. This is that week where you're going to pick the Browns for the survival. It's Wednesday, bro. What did I say? Tuesday? What did I say? I don't even know what I said. Happy Wednesday? I don't know. I don't even know what day it is. How far do I think Dallas will make it this season? Looks like they're only 7 or 8 wins are going to be for this season. I don't know. I do think that Dallas can still make a push. I just don't know. It's that defense, right? They have one of the best offenses in the league, but this defense is absolutely 50 shades of ass. I don't know what they're going to have to fix. I'm just not sure. I don't know. I have Dallas possibly making a playoff run. I just don't know how far they're going to get. They're going to have to win out. They're at that point where they have to win out. And I don't know if that's probable. I just don't know if that's probable. Panthers beat the Packers, by the way. I think everyone in this, I think we all saw the scores. Yeah, that's in fact what happened. Cardinals upsetting the Seahawks. Cardinals are just kind of on their own board path. Cardinals absolutely they want this game. They want to crush the Seahawks' hopes and dreams. I could see it. Jacoby Brissett, man, that dude's looking so good. The best backup quarterback in the league. Let's see. This will be the Browns Super Bowl. More likely that Sanders might play versus the Jets. The Browns versus the Jets, a game that no one's going to watch. It's going to put all 200 people asleep that are watching it. I may just watch it on replay after the game's over just to fall asleep. This is probably the best tranquil music I can have, is just punting the ball. It's going to end up 0-0. I'm telling you, this game may end up in a tie. The Bengals are too low. I got to pin this. I can't make these comments up. Are the Bengals at 22 possibly too low? Have we been sleeping on the Bengals? What do we think about this comment? Are the Bengals at 22 too low? Nah. Someone said, nah. Cream Pepsi. What a great name. He says, nah. Colts lose one game and fall to 9. Yeah, they not a lot of love for the Colts in this power ranking. I'm not really sure why. I don't know what criteria this guy uses, what kind of bias he has. But yeah, the Colts went from number 1 to number 9 in this guy's power rankings. Pretty nuts. 93 followers this stream. Let's go. I absolutely appreciate it. Almost up to 100. It's because how they lost. I mean, they lost by 7 points. They lost by 7 points in a game that they had 6 turnovers. They only lost by 7. If anything, I would say I would even keep them a little bit higher. To have 6 turnovers and only lose a game by 7 points, I don't think that's the dunk that people think it is. I mean, you had 6 turnovers as the Steelers. You only beat this team by 7 points? I don't know. I feel like it should have been a damn blowout. Am I crazy? Does that not? I don't know. I feel like if you force 6 turnovers on defense and you only beat a team by 7 points, I don't think that's impressive. The game was not even close. It ended up at 7 points. Close enough. XJ2. Hey, appreciate the 10 goats. Appreciate that. They scored garbage time points. The Steelers were in prevent the last 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean that's fair too. I just think they should have scored more. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Patriots at number 4. A lot of people think they're overrated. Are the Patriots at 4? Is this too high? Are the Patriots at 4 too high? Hey, XJ2. Can I call you something else? Is this what you want me to call you? XJ2? You got something else you want me to call you? I appreciate the 10 GGs, brother man. I appreciate it. Steelers are underdogs this week. Well, they're playing the Chargers. I think, aren't they favored? J2. Just J2 is fine. Okay, all right. I'll call you J2. I appreciate the love, brother man. Appreciate it. If the Steelers beat the best team in the NFL, the Colts, how are they 14th? I don't know. I do think that the Steelers should be ranked higher. I think I would listen to that conversation. 100%. 100%. Bills at 2 is illegal. From Blumpkin Lover. I love the name. What's going on? The Patriots are definitely too high, says RQY. Patriots are definitely too high. You seen who they played? He said they played nobody. He said they have played nobody and they are overrated. Are the Patriots overrated at 4? I think a lot of people are going to kind of agree with this statement. People think that the Patriots should not be number 4. I'm so sorry. I'm still getting over this sickness. The show must go on. We got another probably like 15 minutes. They're good. They're just overrated. For sure. Packers are beating the Eagles week 10. This is a game I want to see. Man, I'm telling you, if Green Bay wants to stay in the conversation, they cannot let this game go. This is the strongest test that Green Bay is going to have all year. If Green Bay wants to prove that we're still in this, we got to absolutely make this competitive. We cannot get blown out at home again. It's at Lambeau. We cannot lose this game. I don't want to see it. I can't have it. We cannot have it. My name's JJ, so my name reads J2. Okay. All right. I'll call you J2. All right. Let's see. All right. We got some callers who want to call in. This will probably be the final part of the show. Let's get these people in here. Let's see. I got to change the input. I'm taking callers. You guys got some spicy news. Maybe some takes about the NFL trade deadline. Let's see. I got to move this. All right. Hold on. Get you guys on the right input. All right, here we go. Taking callers. Give me something spicy. I'm not hearing myself. Let's see. Headphones. Okay. All right. K Coolers, you're first on the line. Good morning.
Hey man, how you doing?
What's going on, Bubba? How are you? Happy Wednesday.
Question real quick before I get to what I'm gonna say. Is this like a different rider for the power rankings than before?
Yes.
Because like Eagles
Yes.
are way. Oh, they are. Okay.
Yes.
I was like, man, like they had Colts at number one, but now it's at, like they go all the way down to 9, and we got Ravens with the same record as Cowboys all the way to 11. That's crazy. Anyways, I wasn't here for the last show, so because I slept through it. But yeah, man, I'm waking up at 5 to do this, man. But what did you think about the Cowboys Cardinals game?
I called the Cardinals. It happened pretty much exactly how I saw it. I mean, if you look statistically, it's home field disadvantage for the Cowboys. Home of Jerry's World. That's where they actually
Yeah,
are the worst. They're
home field
27,
disadvantage. That's a crazy thing
27
to
and
say.
35 now in prime time at Jerry's World.
Yeah,
It's home field
dude.
disadvantage.
Like that was my first NFL game I went to. That was the first one. I got in. I was so excited. I was like, man, Cowboys are like the thing is their defense, right? They average like allowing 30 points. They did what they were supposed to do. They let up 27. Everyone thought that was going to happen. That was okay. Everybody knew that was going to happen. The fact of the matter is our offense didn't play like our offense usually does. 17 points, we averaged 33. We didn't, yeah, like we didn't do what we were supposed to do. And man, it was a shame. I walked 40 minutes back to my car because I didn't want to pay for damn parking. In the middle of the night, and then I was like, darn it. Yeah, anyways, that's kind of all I wanted to say. It was kind of complaint there.
Did you have
But,
fun at the game, though?
oh, yeah. It was obviously
Good.
like, it wants you to come back every single time. I don't even think I can ever watch it on TV again.
It is
was
a
such an
whole different
It was at
experience.
the AT&T Stadium. That's like what ranks top 3 at the biggest stadiums in the world.
Massive.
I walked in. I thought I'd be like in a room, but then I go to the stadium. I walked in. It was the stadium. I'm like, oh my! I took advantage of it. I was like, should I go to the 50-yard line? Are they gonna catch me? I'm gonna do it. And I went. It was so fun.
Hell yeah.
It was great. So, anyways, yeah. Thanks for what you're doing. By the way, I wanted to get into football, and I learned a lot by watching these. I've been in football since I was little, but not like Joe's just for my team. But watching this, it's been pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Hey, I'm so glad the show found you, and I'm so glad that you were able to go to a game. Did you send me the picture? If you took any pictures, I want to see them, man.
Oh yeah, I'll send a pic of me standing next to the stadium.
Hell yeah, man. And obviously, get some sleep. Get
Oh
some
yeah, I
sleep.
do have school in the morning. Or actually, I don't even think it's worth the sleep at this point. It's already 6.
Well, either
All
way.
right, well,
Hey, I
I'll talk
appreciate
to
you calling in, brother. I'm
talk
so
to you
sorry to
tomorrow,
make you
man.
wait. So sorry to make you wait.
All right, see you, man. Bye.
Hawks fan, next on the line. We're taking callers. Happy Wednesday. Hawks fan, what you got?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine, Bubba. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How you doing?
I cannot complain. It's a beautiful day, beautiful Wednesday.
I'm glad we're in the top 5, but I see the Niners all the way at 16. I know I'm not supposed to like them, but I mean they've beat us and the Rams. I think they should at least be 10.
I feel like the Niners got absolutely disrespected in these rankings, and I think that we're part of a minority. There's not a team in this league that's done it better with injuries
Yeah.
piling up. Maybe the Bucks are in the conversation, but man, they're not getting
No,
any love
yeah.
in this.
What the Bucks are doing is crazy too. How they've lost seemingly everybody and they're still up there. But I don't know. I think we should be higher than the Patriots. That's the only thing that's the only thing because I mean, I know Drake May's doing really good, but the teams they've played are not the best. I mean, they did lose to the Raiders, so
I do think that the Buccaneers should be ahead of the Patriots. If we're
yeah,
looking at body of work, strength of schedule, and the resume, there is an absolute conversation that I would listen to and say there's validity to that the Buccaneers should be ahead of the Patriots.
But I don't think the Pats should be knocked down too far though from
No.
where they are.
No.
But and then also, I thought the Panthers being at 19 was kind of low, especially how they've been doing in the run game and stuff. They've been, I mean, that's the key to winning is playing good defense and running the ball effectively. But and then the last thing I wanted to say was about the trade we just made for Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah.
I think it's a good trade, but I think it does more than just the pass game. With somebody like him able to take the top off of the defense, they're not going to be able to play as many people in the box that they've been playing against us. I think that's going to open up our run game too.
For sure.
Like our run game we've been one of the most attempting teams in the run, but it's just not been there because of how much heavy boxes we've been playing with like 7 or 8 people, and it's just been kind of hard to do that. And I think that's why we've seen the passing game explode so well, and nobody expected it.
I think to a degree, even Seahawks fans are kind of surprised with what they're seeing here. And really, Shaheed, he's a perfect complement to JSN. You know, if they run, twins left, they have Shaheed in the slot, and they have JSN on the outside. They just run Shaheed right up the middle, right up the seam. It takes that safety away, frees up that 15-yard in. Like JSN's gonna, if we have just seen him eat, he is going to continue feasting. I think this is a great pickup.
I mean, nobody can guard JSN. I mean, in my opinion, I don't think anybody can. I mean, Stingley was having problems on him.
Yeah. No, I think Seahawks absolutely. They didn't trade too much. I feel like they traded just enough to get this guy.
Yeah.
And this is one of my favorite trades of this trade deadline.
And I'm hoping he's not just a rental. I'm hoping we can get him on a pretty decent contract to pair him with JSN, because I mean, Torrey Horton, he's emerged as a good player, but then Cooper Kupp, his availability is starting to show again. Like, he hadn't played many games, and then he missed last game. I know he's played every other game but like, it's just not trusting. Like, you can't trust that he's going to be available all the time.
It is tough. I'm excited to see where the Seahawks go. They break the top 5. I've seen him as high as 2 in these power rankings. We're going to be looking at new ones for the lunch show, and so we're waiting for the Fox Sports one as the next power rankings. And everyone knows I'm trying to bring different power rankings to the stream, because I want people to see just that there's difference in opinion. And if we can gain a consensus, I think again we get a judge of what's out there. And I think that Seahawks are probably going to be in the top 5 for a lot of these.
Yeah.
So,
and I think the Cardinals, I think it's going to be a harder game with Jacoby Brissett than Kyler Murray. But the only thing I'll have to say about Brissett is, I mean, he's kind of a statue in there. He gives them a more traditional look, which is what they've been looking for. Like, Kyler Murray is so bad for taking plays off schedule. That's what I was looking for. He's so bad for that because he can't see over the middle. Yeah. And that's the one thing that, I mean, you could definitely tell as soon as Brissett got in there that they've improved over the middle, because, I mean, he's a big guy. I mean, he's able to see over the offensive linemen and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I do agree. And you're always welcome on the show, man. I do appreciate your call.
I appreciate it, man. I thank you for letting me up here. You have a nice day.
You too, Bubba, man. Appreciate the call. Appreciate the 9 roses, Colin. We're definitely getting you in, Bubba. We got a line here. We got a line, big baby. J2, appreciate the Let 'em Cooks. We're moving on. Rob 2561. Come with that heat. What you got? Happy Wednesday. I think we lost him. All right, 78AR. Happy Wednesday. What you got? All right. Moving on. Colin. What's going on?
Hello?
What's going on?
Hello. I was wondering, what do you think on the Bucks versus Patriots game?
I think it's going to be one of the best games of the week. Second into maybe the Eagles and Packers. We're going to find out how strong these Patriots are. I think this is going to be the strongest test of that season for them so far. What do you think?
It's going to be a blowout, or no, it's going to be really, really tough?
I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think that both teams have a really strong offense, decent defenses. I think that this is going to be one of the strongest tests for that Patriot defense, just because I think the Buccaneers are stronger than people think. I just don't think that people give them enough credit. What do you think?
They never do. What do you think the spread is here?
I can look that up actually. Patriots versus Bucks spread, because I actually don't know. I don't want to put out bad info. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are favored by 2.5 points.
Okay.
So less than a field goal.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to let you know.
For sure, man. J2, next on the line. What you got? Happy Wednesday, Bubba.
Hello.
What's going on?
Not much, man. Just hanging out. I just had a couple questions for you. What do you think about the Packers being rated so low, man? I think they should be above the Ravens and the Chiefs. Just a little hot take. I think they should be above the Ravens and Chiefs for sure.
As a diehard Packers fan, I can tell you I've been pretty consistent with my takes. I think that Green Bay is in a lot of trouble. I think that it starts with our quarterback position and our play calling. We cannot figure out what team we want to be. Either we're a team that runs the ball or we just give it to Jordan Love who loses us the game. We don't know which way we want to go. I would love to see the Packers ranked higher, but I just don't know. The jury is still very much out for this team. I think that we get sometimes too much love. I actually do like seeing this at 12. I want to be my team outside looking in. I want everyone to underrate us. No one talk about us. Let's fly under the radar and make a run towards the playoffs. Like, that's what I want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What do you think?
Honestly, I think I'm about where you are. You guys just need to find your identity, honestly. I saw someone in the comments say that too. Like, I think they're right too. I mean, you guys just need to figure out who you guys are, you know? One game you guys blow out teams and then you guys tie the Cowboys. You guys should have killed the Cowboys, you know what I mean? You guys got to find a good balance. Yeah. And you guys got to make sure you can hold that balance. And you guys are a playoff team. Don't get me wrong. Packers are definitely a playoff team if they can figure out who they are.
I think so too. Packers versus the Eagles. What do you got? Who do you got?
I have the Packers. Honestly, I have the Packers on an upset. Well, I'm a Bronco fan, so I was gonna kind of get to this point too, asking about the Packers and stuff. A lot of people are hating on the Broncos right now. I mean, last year, Bo Nix's rookie year, every single ESPN sports broadcaster was like, "Oh, Bo Nix is going to be a bust." He ended up taking us to the playoffs. Yeah, we lost in the playoffs, but that was the first time we've been in the playoffs in 15 years. And everybody's saying he's going to be a bust. Now he's throwing up numbers better than Jalen Hurts right now. I mean, he has better, if not tied, with Jalen Hurts for touchdowns, passing yards, everything like that. And I think people are putting a little too much hate on the Broncos right now. And we're tied. We're the only third team in the NFL right now with 7 wins behind the Patriots and the Colts. And we're one bad call away from beating the Colts, that missed field goal with the leverage, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people are putting a lot of hate on the Broncos right now, and people need to start knowing the Broncos are a good team. We've had 3 comebacks in the fourth quarter. I mean, we're scoring points. Our defense is elite in the red zone. We didn't let Houston score a touchdown in the red zone.
I agree. When you start looking at the combined, their 2 losses have come by 6 points. Hey, thank you for the hard me. Yeah, their losses are by 2 points. I don't know. I think that the Broncos hate's a little bit forced. I think the jury is still out for this team collectively. But man, I'm telling you, they got 2 great running backs. RJ Harvey getting more involved, man. If they can do this, if they can figure out a way to run the ball, have Bo Nix play safe, manage the game, and win it defensively, sky's the limit for these Broncos, man. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for your time. I'll pop off so someone else can pop on, but thank you.
It was a pleasure hearing from you. You're always welcome on the show. Call in anytime.
Later, brother.
How about Tyler Martin, final call of the day. Let's go.
Hello?
What's up?
I think the Giants will be a Super Bowl contender in the next 3 to 5 years
Whoa.
if they could stay healthy.
You can't put the disclaimer on it like that. You can't say if. I'm going to ask you, who's your favorite team?
Giants.
Oh. Shocker. Shocker. You said they're a playoff team or Super Bowl team?
Probably Super Bowl.
Super Bowl in the next 3 to 5 years.
If we get some, young players, like defense needs a bit step up. Wide receivers without Malik and that, it could be very, very bad.
Could be. Could be. I think the jury is still out. I think that you guys tank this season. You guys get some good players in the draft. I think you guys got potential. I right now I would say win the division first, and then we're gonna start talking about the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? That's the first step. Win the division, and then we can start looking at that. But I think hopes are high in New York. I think a lot of people have a lot of hope. Again, Jackson Dart is the best. He's like an injection of excitement, the first one they've had in a long time. I really do wish that we didn't see all these injuries. I blame MetLife. I blame that turf monster, man. I think the Giants are they're young and they're on the move. They're definitely on the move.
Yep. I reckon Jackson Dart will be the next Eli.
Jackson Dart's the next Eli Manning.
Yep.
You heard it here. Appreciate your call, dude. Hope you have a great day.
You too.
On the move to the IR, says Kristen. She said, that's the only place Jackson Dart's headed. Get in line. Get in line. The best. Oh my God. Hey, I appreciate. That's probably going to be the end of the show. I have the gym I got to go to. I got to work out my demons. I got to do my meditation for the day. And that's Iron Therapy. For everyone who's tuned in on this fine day, hope you guys have a good one. We're going to do a victory lap. I just want to say thank you for everyone who's followed. 105 followers this stream. Everyone that's donated. 14K likes. I want to say thank you to every single person who's been a part of this ride. Again, there's so many things headed down the pipeline. I appreciate everyone who's been a part of this. Aiden, thank you for the heart me. J2, thank you for the let him cook. Colin, thank you for the 9 roses. J2, thank you for the 10 GGs and the 10 goats going crazy. Drew, thank you for the heart me. Pelkner, thank you for the heart me. Melro, appreciate the 80 roses. Isaiah for the heart me. Kristen for the go popular. Kristen for the heart me. Rosebud for the heart me. Ross for the heart me. Donnie Wilson for the rose. Whisper for the heart me. Willie Pete for the rose. We got Baby Red for the heart me. Bello Bear for the heart me. Dominic for the rose. Dominic for the heart me. Kristen, thank you for the golden boxing gloves. Hope you guys have a great day. My name's EB. From Eastern North Carolina, I am signing out. Do something selfish for yourself today if it makes you a better you to bring to the table. Find some time for yourself. If you guys have any questions, I answer about 95% of them off stream. If you guys want these slides to use for your own stream, DM me. Again, if I'm eating, you're eating. I'll send it to you. Hope you guys have a great day. Happy Wednesday. I'll see you in the future. Peace out.